Hi, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be talking about the Taycan GTS Sport Turismo. Now, the Taycan GTS Sport Turismo was released in 2021, which was quite some time ago. Deliveries have begun quite a while ago as well, but I've decided to make a video on it as buying a Porsche can be very confusing. So, the Taycan GTS sits in between the 4S and the turbo. The Taycan GTS actually uses the turbo's powertrain but then detunes it. You don't have as much horsepower as the turbo. You have 80 less horsepower to be exact, but 0-60 is still done in quite a brisk 3.5 seconds, which is not slow by any means, and is actually quite fast. New for 2023, we actually get a longer driving range for all Taycan models. Now, the Taycan GTS is available in a sedan form or exclusive for America GTS Sport Turismo form. Now, in other countries or overseas, such as in Europe, you can get a Taycan Turbo S Sport Turismo, which means you can get 761 horsepower Porsche low-slip wagon. But sadly, we don't get that in America. We'll have to make do with the GTS Sport Turismo. Now, what is the Sport Turismo? Now, Taycan is split into three models. You have the sedan, the Sport Turismo, and the Cross Turismo. Now, the Cross Turismo is basically the Sport Turismo. It's a bit like the all-road version of the Porsche Taycan. It adds black cladding, as you can see here, or high gloss black cladding if you go for the top of range Turbo S model. It also raises the chassis by about an inch. Yeah. So you can get the Sport Turismo if you want, if you don't want the black plastic cladding, and I think it looks sick in this form, especially if you spec it right in bright color. Now, hopping onto the configurator. The GTS gets some standard features over some the 4S, which is the lower model of the range. For standard, you get black accents everywhere as you'd expect of a GTS. You also get 20-inch alloys instead of the 19-inch aero wheels we get on the 4S. You also get a leather and race text interior as standard. Now, this means that the leather is all trimmed as a smooth finish leather, or Napa leather as we call it, and which means the leather is extended down all the way to the lower door panels, upper door panels, upper door cards, upper dashboard, etc., etc. It's also a no-cost option to do the full leather interior, which is an option I highly recommend. You also get 18-way adaptive sport seats plus as standard, which you don't get on the 4S. The 4S comes as standard with 8-way power front seats without memory. You don't get metallic paint as standard on the Taycan GTS, sadly. It's an $800 option. I highly suggest that you go for it, as unless you're wrapping the car, this can not only increase the residual value, this also makes the car pop more in the sunshine, if you understand what I mean. Now, you also get red white calipers in the Taycan GTS, as you can see here. However, for example, if I do the Porsche service coded brakes, those get deleted. You also get an exclusive wheel design, the RS Spider design wheel. It's not actually an exclusive wheel design, but on normal models, it has a diamond turn finish. On this model, it's painted in matte black, which is a really nice finish. I really do like those wheels, and paired with the black accents and maybe do a amber green exterior, it looks very sick. Now, the GTS also focuses on a bit of a sportier driving experience than the normal models, so it comes with air suspension as standard. It also comes with stuff such as a sport chrono package as standard as well. And of course, there is no sport response button in the sport chrono Sport Chrono mode selector dial due to the fact that this doesn't have a transmission. Well, it does, but it ain't the normal transmission that a Porsche has. You also get like a race text headliner in the Taycan GTS. A unique thing about the Taycan GTS as well is you can get the GTS interior package. It's $5,330, which is a lot of money, but it does look very nice. You also get exclusive dark aluminum trim, which is an option I highly suggest you don't remove. Although if you do go for a GTS interior package, which I recommend as well, you get the carbon fiber trim as standard. Now, all in all, the Taycan GTS is a very good car. It combines everyday practicality, comfort, and sportiness into one car. Now, this video, of course, is sponsored by Porsche, and here are the downsides of the Taycan GTS. For its size, the rear seat is very small. Now, there are no direct competitors to compare this to, but for its size, if you are looking at the internal combustion engine counterparts, you'll find the E63S, the Audi RS6 Avant. Now, those cars have a way bigger rear seat, specifically the RS6 Avant. The E63 also has a problem with the rear seat, but at least it's bigger than the Taycans. However, with the Sport Turismo version, you do get more headroom in the rear seat, which is a very nice thing to have. And another downside, of course, of this being a Porsche, the price tag is absurdly high. Now, this is a car that has been optioned with some options. If we remove them all simply, let's do this. It still starts at $147,450, and if I configure it to a feature and specifications that I want, it will be this expensive. Now, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions, comment down below and I'll be sure to reach out to you. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.